Welcome to this fresh episode of Ground Zero, a special series giving you an in-depth and on-ground report of burning issues. In today's edition, we will show you how continuously developing smart city Panjim has turned into a worry for people dependent on the capital city. The corporation of the city of Panjim has assured the people that there will be no flooding. Ironically, the CCP has also announced a flood helpline number, candidly accepting the reality of the city in monsoons this year.
सगळ्याक खणून दवरला
पूर्णपणे बुडोवपाची पूर्ण तयारी WRDन केल्या म्हणजे एलिगेशन आहा.
म्हणजे लोकांनी फोंडान पडचे आनी मरचे म्हणजे लोकांनी फोंडान पडचे आनी मरचे
At least 10 trucks have fallen prey to roads in Panjim caving in due to digging works. However, locals and commuters have taken the worst beating of the development. Listen to some of the reactions.
Panjim city सारकी हेजेर आहा रिवर लेवलाचे मांडवी रिवर लेवल आनी Panjim city सेम लेवल रोबर तुमी इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर मायज घालता सिटीन कसो बेर जातलो ते फ्लडिंग चालूच उरतलें फ्लडिंग केन्ना बंद जावचें ना लास्ट 30 years हांव पळयतां सर्टन एरियाज 18 जून रोड मिरामार कॉजवे other lower Pato colony, lower lying areas, Mala, they are getting flooded. And with increase in infrastructure of Imagine Panjim Smart City Development Limited, that is only to improve their economic state through the authorities. It is a vehicle meant to increase economic growth and quality of life for people. But I don't see improvement of any quality of life and economic growth. It is meant to have technological advantages to increase economic growth. But all we are seeing is ditches and flooding. And this will never stop unless your proper study is made, proper infrastructure is built, river is dredged, you are added casino boats in the river. And the infrastructure of roads are narrow, traffic is increased 10 times more. So how the city life will improve for citizens? The present CEO was the commissioner of city of Panjim earlier. Today he is elevated in post. What new science he will do to improve this work and get it done? Unless you make a thorough study, because it is a city on the banks of the river, entire Pato marshy land Pato, entire Pato stretch, which was marshy land and absorbed some water from overflow of the Ruodore Creek. That tributary there, Ruodore, that water is to flow there. If 5 minutes it rains in Pato, you get up to knee level water there. So where will that water go? And the level of the road is the same. How will it go out? Just by putting swage, ditching swage, it will go. On the contrary, it is floating, flooding with swage floating. So it is nothing but a sinking city, not a smart city anymore.
See, I've been very fortunate to live in Kampal, where the heaviest of rainfall, where even the creek behind, the Santinate Creek, which I call the Kampal Creek, has almost overflowed because of heavy rain. That took 20 years, 25 years back. There was still no water on the roads here. The water evacuation was so good, our gutters were so good. So, fortunately for all of us, we were united. When the Smart City mission came to Kampal to break this thing for sewage, we did not allow that. We were united, said don't touch it, we would like to see your plan, we would like to see your gutters and where it's going out, and unless you show it to us, you're not able to. So they actually started digging there, but they stopped. So we the people also cannot just accept all the time what the government is doing. Because yes, the government is like a big father. The government should know what they are doing, but it's quite clear that the government doesn't know what it's doing. So it's a serious problem. I only hope now we don't have the full rains as yet. The monsoon has not come in its full form, whether Panjim is going to flood or not. But by the looks of it, small rain, it has been flooded. Miramar that day was very bad. All big noise was made, gutters were put and roads were dug up. But there was a pump being used there to pump out the water. Mosquito menace, big time, already happening in Kampal as well. Why? Because of waterlogging. So let's hope for the best. I think that the people's involvement in this problem is important. And critically, as I have always said, there are intelligent people in the social group which is supporting Panjim. I talk of Patricia Pinto, my neighbor. We're talking of Vishal Rowley. We're talking of Talula De Silva. I included. I'm there in the periphery of all these things. Use these people. Get them involved because they are committed. They don't need money. They don't need anyone to pay them in. They're doing for the love of Panjim. So you run away from a situation like this and you expect people to support. People are fighting for it. So get involved. Let people and government combination happen and everything will be solved.
ह्या दिसांनी जायती घडामोडी चलताय की पेंजीम सिटीन दीस रात लोकांचे सगळे फ्रस्ट्रेशन जाता. एक द सिटी दे से इज द हार्टबीट ऑफ द होल ऑफ गोवा, पेंजीम सिटी. आणि हे हार्टबीट हेमी सारको तेजो ऑसिलोस्कोपाचे तो ग्राफ पळयता, हो ग्राफ तेंबर सारकी स्ट्रेट लायन करून उडयल्या. इट इज डेड मॅन. अरे दिस सिटी इन फॅक्ट इज इन द हँड्स ऑफ वन फॅमिली, right from the mayor to the MLA to the ministers. This Monsurat family is almost holding the forts of this Panjim city. पण म्हाका समजना इतले जावनूय ते एकामेकाचेर घालतात न्ही, they are just passing the bucks on each other. तुका आनी तोंड आहा एज एन इंडिविजुअल सोड, एज अ मिनिस्टर, एज अ MLA, एज अ mayor, you people should not have face to give excuses, man. For the last 10-15 years you all are controlling this city, but is it being controlled in a proper manner? वयता तिका कितें बसी होणार पडटात, रस्ते होणलेले असतात, वयता तिका ट्रॅफिक जाम. I don't know. Let this city start living once again. Let the heartbeat of this Panjim city be alive. Let the graph, let the scope, let the monitor of this life of Panjim city be living. Please, कितें तरी करा. Otherwise this forget about Panjim city, the whole of Goa is gone for dogs, man.
म्हणटकच म्हाका ह्या पणजेची सगळी म्हायती आसा. आतां ज्या स्मार्ट सिटीच्या नांवान जें कितें करूंक सोदतात तें सगळें ताका कोंकणीन म्हणटात मॅड. आतां हांव कोंकणी उच्चार करिना, कोंकणीन ताका एक वेगळें नांव आसा, हें पुर्तुगीजेचें नांव. सगळें खणून दवरलां म्हणजे लोकांनी फोंडान पडचें आनी मरचें. मुळांत आमचें प्लॅनिंग चुकलां, येवजणच चुकल्या. खंयच येवजण ना. जाय तशे रस्ते फोडटात, आज तयार केल्लो रस्तो फाल्यां फोडटात. हे अशें दोन कडेन पुलीस मुख्यालया मुखार घडलां आझाद मैदाना कडेन, हें तुमी पळयलांच आसतलें. काल एक स्कूटर तांणी बांदिल्ल्या हातून पडली. ती काडप कशी वयर कोणाक खबर ना. सगळ्याक फोण मारून दवरल्यात आनी सगळ्याक कितें गू घाण जाल्या ती तुमी पळयला आसतली. आतां निलेश काब्राल म्हणटा ते सगळें 1 जुनाक पुरयतले, सगळें डांबर घालतले आनी मागीर पावस वतकूच परतून खणटले. म्हणजे हो खर्च कोणाचेर, टॅक्स कोणाक लागतलो? निलेश काब्रालाक लागचो ना. निलेश काब्राल सांवड्ड्या पणजेच्या लोकांक आनी गोंयच्या सगळ्या लोकांक हो टॅक्स काय सरकारा कडेन अशे कोटी भरल्यात जे ते अशेंच सहज मोडूं येता तांच्यांनी. म्हणजे आज रस्तो केलो, फाल्यां फोडलो ना रे, मातशें कितें उरिल्लें थंय. अशें कितले कडेन जालां स्मार्ट सिटीच्या नांवान, अशें सगळे कडेन जालां. काल जो रस्तो फिनिश्ड म्हणून केल्लो तो परतो फोडलो. आपण महालक्ष्मीच्या देवळा कडेन वचून पळया, सगळ्याक नासधूस करून दवरल्या. म्हणजे हें स्मार्ट सिटीच्या नांवान कितें चल्लां पळय, तें फक्त स्मार्ट बॉल्सान जें कमिशन पडटा ताजेर सगळी स्मार्ट सिटी हें आसा. पावसान हांगा चॅक आनी रेब जातलें आनी कितलेशे लोक पडटलेय बी. पण आतां पावस नासतना 2 खेपे म्हणजे कालसांवाचे घाणीचे उदक उसळ्ळें ती वाटूच आमी सोडून दिली हांव दुसरे वटेन वता हें अशें चल्लां मुळांत आमचें प्लॅनिंग ना हें मूळ आनी हें मुख्य
100 पायलट आसा कितें पण आमकां हांगा प्रत्येक वेळा पावस येयलो काय तुमचो आमी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता म्हण सांगता हांगा कंटिन्यू ही लँड आसा ती ही लँड फूल उदकान भरता कितें आनी पावस लागता तेन्ना जवळ जवळ आमकां 1 वर पावस लागलो जाल्यार 1 वर उबें रावचें पडटा 2 वर लागल्यार 2 वर उबें रावचें पडटा हांगासून गाडी काडूंक मेळना कितें आनी मुख्य म्हणजे कितें आसा आमकां पावसाचो मार बसता तो बसता वताचोय मार बसता वताक लागून आमकां चड हे जाता आनी आमच्या मुखा वयल्यान जो एक गटर आसा तो गटर जर मातसो लिफ्ट करीत तेजो भितरली माती जर काडून क्लीन करीत जाल्यार मातशी पाणयाचो प्रॉब्लेम मातसो सॉल्व जातलो अशें आमकां दिसता हेचेर मातशें सरकारान लक्ष घालून आमकां हांगासर मातशी जी अडचण जाता ती मातशी दूर करची ती आमची सरकारा कडेन एक रिक्वेस्ट आसा.
आता तू कितली वर्सां हांगा
आमकां आतां जवळ जवळ कोण 25 वर्सां आसा कोण 30 वर्सां 35 वर्सां 40 वर्सां अशी 1982 कदंबा स्टँड जाल्लो आसा.
उदक भरपाचें म्हणटे दर
ही लेवल ही प्लेस अशी आसा ती आसा आजूबाजूची प्लेस उंच केल्लेली आसा फक्त ही प्लेस सकलच आसा न्हू
ते उदक भरलं का ना कितें आता कस्टमर आमकां मागीर गाडयेन बसपाक येयना.
जे वयले जे सर्कल आसा मेन रोडाचे थंयसून पाणी सगळें लोड सगळं असो हांगा येता
सगळं गटराचो उदक
आणि सगळें गटाराचें उदक त्यामुळे उदक ओवरफ्लो जाता उदक भायर वचना तो मेन गटर आसा तो मातसो क्लीन जावंक जायो
आनी आमकां मातशें शेड घालून दिवचे. आमी एक्चुली ते हे हाडला कितें परमिशन हाडलेली आसा दिले आमकां कदंबा आसा पळय डिपार्टमेंट शेड घालून दिता म्हणून सांगला तेन्ना कितें म्हणलें पयशे ना आमचे कडेन घालून दिता म्हणून सांगला.
आता मातशें बेगीन जाता
आतां इतलें आमकां मातशें पावस येवचे पयलीं शेड घालून दिले जाल्यार बरें जातलें म्हणून सरकारा कडेन मागता.
अशें खुबशे टुरिस्ट पयलीं
हांगा येता हांगा
पयलीं हे पळयता
पणजे
हे दिसता
पणजीत येता पणजी बस स्टँड
बरें जावपाक सुदारणा जावपाक जाय.
हय आनी उदक रावलां हांगा उदक रावलें म्हणून सगळे पायलट उदकान रावता न्ही कस्टमर म्हणजे गाडयेर बसपाक येवपाक तांकां वाट ना ते बरें आमकां तेजे धंदो सुद्दां आमकां लुकसाण जाता म्हणून ते सगळे मातशें सरकार लक्षांत घेवन मातशें आमचें मातशें कितें बरें करचें म्हणून आमी सांगूंक सोदता.
म्हाका दिसता हें जे कितें काम चल्लां पळय न्हू तें काम करचे पेक्षा आमी जे कोण रावता पळय पणजे न्हू बाबडे तेंकां आमकां घरां ना आनी मोस्टली सगळे जाणां हांवूच न्हू म्हाजे चारूय वटेनी म्हाजे सारकेच सगळे जाणांनी कामाचो प्रश्न तो सोडून दी. चेडे कितें म्हणटा येयल्ले दिसा पप्पा आयज गेल्लो मरे तूं सकाळीं गेल्लो मरे आतां पावलो म्हणजे कितें वाटेक खंय खड्ड्यान पडला कितें पडला तो कोणाक म्हाजें म्हणलें कोणाक पडलेलें ना म्हाजें स्थानीक जावन म्हाजें म्हटलें हांव म्हणलें कसो तुवें सांगलेलें म्हाका अमकी बुकां घेवन यो आनी अमकें हें घेवन यो हांव गेल्लो पळय थंयसर म्हाजें कामूच जावना कित्याक रस्ते तर सगळे ब्लॉक जाल्ले आसा आनी हांव वयता थंय वाटेक एक वर कोणाक एका कोणाक कितें दिवपाचें तेका कोणाक दिवपाचें तितून म्हाजे दीस वयता. आनी तो सेकंड थिंग म्हाजो रावपाचो आसो सारको ना हांव हेज्या घरान रावता दोन वर्सां तेज्या फ्लॅटान 2 वर्सां आमकां पणजे रावन आमकां आमच्या ऑलरेडी आमकां घरू ना म्हाका हें जावन आमचो पणजेचो जावन म्हाका घरू ना आनी प्लस आमची टोटल बेल्ट आहा पळय सांतिनेचो तेजें पळोवंक जर वचत जाल्यार तेंचे हें जें कितें आमी फंड हेका यूज केला पळय बाबड्यान न्हू ते कोणी आमच्या ते गरिबांक आमकां ती घरां तरी बांदून दिवपाची. एक्झाम्पल तूं गणपती देवळा कडेन एक्झाम्पल आमचो सांतिनेचो बांद हांव नकळो आमचे जे भांगडी आसा पळय न्हू ते अशें मातशें भटकता आनी तिंकां घरानूच तेंच्या म्हाज्याच घरान म्हाजे कडेन घर चलना आनी हांव म्हाजी ही सिटी बरी जावन म्हाका भितर कितें म्हणून म्हाजी कितें उमेद आहा म्हाज्या आडापणा पळय कशी जालें ती पळय हांव कसो आसलो पयलीं आनी म्हाजें स्ट्रक्चर पळय आतां कशें जालां अनुभव हो म्हाका कसलो वर्स आतां लायफ टायम काम म्हाजे हितून काम करून हितून कांयच बेनिफीट ना कित्याक आसा तसोच मनीस उरला.
आनी तुमकां अशें दिसता स्मार्ट सिटीचें काम तुका फील जायना अशें?
ना तेजेर फोकसूच घालपाचो ना ते आसा ती मशिनां मायनिंगेन कशी आमची मशिनां भोंवणयताले आमी बाबडे आनी धुळीन कशें सगळ्यांक इन्फेक्शन जातालें धुळीन बीन तोच हें हांगासर चालू आसा. आनी ही पणजे ही नॅचरल ब्युटी आसा पळय न्हू ती केन्नाच वयची ना. ते म्हाज्या सारको कोण येयलो तो कोण येयलो हो येयलो म्हणजे ती नॅचरल ब्युटी तो आपूण ती क्लियर करूंक शकना.
The Water Resource Department insists that there won't be flooding in Mala areas. However, local representatives say history will repeat again. Have a look.
गेट जी घातल्या पळय तो नेवगी नगर पासून बाण मेरेन एरिया पूर्ण म्हणे बुडोवपाची पूर्ण तयारी WRDन केल्या म्हणजे एलिगेशनां हांव परत सांगता नेवगी नगर पासून बाण मेरेन जी लोलायंग एरियाज आसा पूर्ण बुडोवपाची तयारी WRDन केल्ली आहा गेट घालून. कारण हे उदक जेन्ना भितर येतले तेन्ना हांगा स्टॉप करतले आनी डेफिनेटली एक गेट जाय आसलेल्यो. गेट 100% गरजेच्यो, पूण त्यो फुडें म्हणजे हे भितर सरता ते उदक मळ्यान वयर वचोंक जायना. आनी थंय गेट घातल्या उपरांत तें उदक टर्न जावन ओल्ड पंप स्टेशनाचेर वचपाक जाय. पूण हांच्यांनी कितें केल्लें आहा, गेट आयल्यान घातल्या आनी सगळे केअर घेतला की फुडली एरिया कशी बुडची आनी फुडले मागीर प्रोजेक्ट नेवो कसो घेवचो. सेकंड फेज बुडल्या शिवाय जावचें ना न्हू. सो बुडोवपा खातीर ही गेट घातलेली आहा. लिकाचेर जो प्रोजेक्ट घातला ते 2 वर्सां पयलीं जेन्ना हांवें तेंच्यांनी प्रेजेंटेशन दिल्लें 2 वर्सां पयलीं विमानटान तेंचें प्रेजेंटेशन आसलें जेन्ना सगळी वर्क ऑर्डर बी इश्यू केल्या त्या वेळाचेर. तेन्नाच हांवें ही सगळी तांकां क्वेरीज थंयसर रेज केल्लेली. एक ऑफिसर जेन्ना थंयसर हांवें ताका एक्सपोज केल्या उपरांत तो उठून गेल्लो. अजूनय तो ऑफिसर खंय येयलो धर न्ही ताका जर तिची दुखणें कितें दाखयत खंयसर कितें तेजे फॉल्ट्स आहा तो चलोन उठता आनी चलोंक लागता.
फॉल्ट ते सारखे करपाक वचत ना तसं
अजून करूंकच ना न्ही. हांव चड आतां कांयच उलयना. तुमी जुलयानूच पळय हांगा कितें जातलें तें. हांवें जें आतां कितें केलें रेकॉर्डिंग आतां सांबाळून दवरा आनी जुलयान येता रेकॉर्डिंग प्ले करपाक तुमकां मेळटलें. म्हाका कितें आसा म्हजे लोक हे हांगा जर आनी म्हजें सरकार आहा. हांव हांगा सांगता आसतना हे तुमी इतलो पयसो सरकार जेन्ना खर्च करता तो कित्या खातीर करता, आमच्या लोकांक सेफ्टी मेळची म्हणून करता.
Our channel head Pratik Parab had a chat with activist Cecil Rodriguez regarding the condition of Panjim city. Listen in.
We have with us Cecil Rodriguez, who has been famous in Goa for a Rostov Goa campaign. Today she is going to talk to us regarding the entire smart city works that are going on. Cecil, how do you see these things? These were supposed to help the people, the smart city works, but now it is inverse. What do you have?
As you said, smart city was supposed to be something which would benefit the people. But it's been now more than 1.5 years, and you can see this is the area where I reside. It falls in my constituency, and the pathetic condition that has been terrible for the people of Talegaon as well as Santinez and Tonka, because this is a constantly busy road that the locals have been using. Now if you see behind me, now on my right hand side it's supposed to be a pavement, alright, it was supposed to be a pavement. This particular section is supposed to be the road. Now can you see this? This is a swage which is just left uneven on the road, which is so dangerous for commuters. Now imagine if this place rains continuously. Do you think this will be seen by any person who's riding a bike? This whole section is going to get flooded, and this thing will be dangerous for someone can even meet with an accident and can have serious injury. And if you look on either side, cable wires are open, everything is open, sewage drains are not proper, half of it is open, half of it is closed. There are no barricades at all which says that, please be careful, danger area, work in progress. There's no labeling. And the bridge, if you can see, it is such a high bridge which is made now that people have to drive at around less than 10 speed to come up and come down a slope. Can you see that? And if it rains heavy and this whole Nalla gets flooded, then you can see a lot of flooding which will take place in and around this section. And the people who are residing on either side are really going to face a lot of problems.
So how do you get a resolution out of it? What do you think should be the next step to make sure? Because we are now understanding that there is so much work going on that Panjim may see flooding and very bad flooding. What do you have to say?
I think so. This plan of action was done way in advance, years ago, but the execution has taken a lot of time. And because Smart City had put a deadline for our government to say, if you don't do it now, you have to return back the funds. So a saying is there, stitch in time saves 9. Now you're trying to stitch everything, there's no thread. So you're going to face inconvenience, and people of the area have seen where water pipelines have broken down, because all these contractors who have been assigned this section don't have plans. So people don't know where are the pipes, where are the sewage lines, because recently I had done a video where there were 6 problems at one place. So what is the problem? Water pipeline has broken down, sewage was overflowing, BSNL line was cut, then you had the whole road which was caving in, which have been dangerous for the public, and after lastly is traffic jams. So when work is happening, traffic police are the safety jacket guiding traffic. This is not being done. They are not to be seen, because I don't know what is their manpower, how much money has been given. According to what is being told, 8 crores has been given. But where is this 8 crores? People of Panjim and people of Talegaon use this have enormously been suffering a lot, and I don't know, I just feel that it's going to get worse because haphazard work has been done. It has just been rushed and done to complete, but it is not fully proof, and it's not going to be safe for the citizens. We will come to know once it rains heavily, but this is the condition of this section. This is the Kakulo road which heads towards Tonka side, and we've seen also Mr. Kakulo talking about how his business has been affected, how the people in this area, their livelihoods have been affected. So this has been a disaster.
Other areas, what do you think in Panjim, like 18 June Road, which is constantly we have seen flooding there. What do you think about it?
There was a video of mine where Babush Mansara is holding his pants and walking inside flooding, and every time in the assembly he said, I will make sure that the people are not going to suffer next year. Now he is not ready to take responsibility if Panjim is flooded. So you being an MLA of the area and his wife being the MLA of Talegaon and his son being the mayor, if this family can't be responsible and take responsibility, you want to become MLAs. But with MLAs with a big leadership comes big responsibility, and if you're not ready to take this responsibility, then you're a failed person. Whether you're a revenue minister, whether you're an MLA, family raj that's going on, it's a total failed family raj which is ruling two constituencies. And sorry to say, but people have voted for them, and we will have to wait and watch and see what's going to be the near future in another 5 years. I'm sure it's going to be a disaster.
So the people from Panjim have been seeing so many works and there is a pertinent fear of flooding in Panjim. The CCP will have to put these fears to rest before the monsoon start and before the flooding actual happens in these areas. This is Pratik Parab for Herald TV.
Herald TV will keep you posted on the situation of Panjim throughout the monsoons. News and infotainment continues. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. This is Larissa Vaz signing off. Keep watching Herald TV.